All right, friends. Yesterday we talked about the anatomy of an egg, the different parts, and I cracked open one of my breakfast eggs. And today I've got my lovely assistant Leah here helping me because we're candling a refrigerated store-bought egg. Just in case we want to squash the myth that grocery store eggs are chicken babies because they're not fertilized. If you look at this candled egg, it's very cool because you can see all of the pores. See all those little dots? Those are all of the pores that lets in oxygen and moisture into the egg. That's another reason that our egg shells are like skin. You can also see some blemishes in case our egg looks like this one has got a little bit of a crack or scratch on it. But you can tell, compared to the eggs we've been candling that we're growing, there are no chickies in this egg. So, oh dear, hello. I'm going to let you look at those while I talk a little bit more about what's going on in our eggs. So in week one, after 16 hours, the egg that incubates in the incubator, the embryo starts actually looking like a chick. And within the first full day of incubation, the vertebrae, which is the backbone, the head, and the eyes begin to form. And on the second day, the heart begins to grow and also the ears. So the heart also begins to beat during the first week. So during the second week, which we're on day 15 now, so we just finished week 2, the chick is growing feathers and a beak, and it's beginning to harden. And by the end of this week, the embryo is starting to move its way into a suitable position for breaking out of the shell. During the second week, the parts of the chick that started forming in week 1 continue growing. But during this period of growth, the chick gets food from the yolk and minerals from the shell of the egg. So the eggshell is made of calcium carbonate, which provides nutrition. So the outside of our eggshell is made of calcium carbonate. So let me just tell you what's coming up for this final week. I'll probably be candling a little bit, but we're not going to be able to see much because that baby's getting really big in the egg. But what's happening is that the chick's scales, claws, and beak become hard and pointed, and the beak is finding its way toward the air cell of the egg, which was around the bottom when we candled them, that little gap at the bottom where you can see completely through it, just like our egg here. So after day 17, I'm going to stop turning the egg because that baby is going to start to settle into its shell to get ready to come out, and its body is going to start to absorb the yolk sac inside the egg to take it in as food. So that's what's happening this week. I will be sure to keep updating. I'm going to flip you around here so you can actually see Mrs. Jones's head. Hey! Okay, I wasn't able to get Leah's phone to turn around, but look, you get to see my face. Hello. So anyway, week 3, we are letting these babies settle in. They're getting ready to put their head upside down so it's in the air cell, and that little beak is hardening with that egg tooth so they can start what's called pipping through on day 21, which is going to be on Friday. So I'll probably get on Facebook and do a Facebook Live when they start to pip because I think that's an amazing thing to see. I'm also going to add the embryology sheets that go along with this. It's a really cool rubber egg experiment. If you've never done it, try it because it shows how the egg shell kind of acts as skin and is able to absorb things. So very, very fun. I'll add that too. I look forward to seeing you guys, and I look forward to seeing these little chickies. So have a good Saturday. Bye. It is day 15 of the chickens, and I've got one of our favorites. This is Scrambles. If we turn here, we see that the embryo is starting to take up most of the egg now. Down here at the bottom, see where it's really, really light? I'll turn it a little bit. That is the air cell. So remember when we looked at the anatomy of an egg, that air cell stays at the bottom, and the outer and between the outer and the inner membranes. Now what we've got going on inside, let's see if we can see Scrambles move just a bit. We can see the embryo, we can see, it looks like a ridge here, but that is a really strong vein, which means that everything is growing really well. You can see some movement in there a little bit. Let's move you. Oh, there's a good shot. Yeah, that is a good looking egg. Let's get it to focus. So Scrambles is doing really, really well, moving around in there just fine. So hopefully we've got 6 more days and Scrambles will be poking his little head out for us to see. So let's check another one. Let me put Scrambles back in his toasty bed. Okay, this has been another really good one. This is Chicken Nugget. Chicken Nugget has got a great looking vascular system down here. The embryo is taking up most of the egg, which it's supposed to. You can almost, it's totally translucent. Translucent means you can see right in there and you can see what's going on. It's super cool. Let me see if I can rotate it and get a really good shot here. Oh yeah. That's neat to look at. Ooh, come back, come back. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on in there with Chicken Nugget. So again, 6 days.